Okay, so we're in section 3.4. Now we're going to talk about logarithmic equations. We're going to do an example like this. We have a log on one side and a constant on the other. In this case, what you're going to do is write the log, combine it as one log on the left-hand side or the right-hand side, and then you're going to put an exponential form and solve. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is identify it. For these, you should have a constant on one side. Okay, so I'm going to look at this homework problem here. It's number 9. So if you look at these, you do have a constant on the right-hand side. That's how you can kind of tell that's what it is. So what you want to do is make it look like this. So I'm going to have just one log on the left-hand side. So I'm going to condense these, which we talked about in section 3.3. Let me move this up here. Using the product rule, I'm going to multiply these two together. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I want to go from logarithmic form into exponential form. Okay, so I wrote this right below here. So I'm going to go from this form right here to this form right here. So this is my base. This is my 3. That's what 3 is. This whole thing is my m. So that's what goes over here. And this is my c. So it's 3 to the 1 is equal to x times 2x minus 1. Okay, then I started writing it down here. I just switched them around. I multiplied this part out. I brought the 3 over. Now we have a quadratic equation. You can either use the quadratic formula, or you could factor. It does factor pretty nicely, so I'm going to do it that way. And then we get 2 answers. We get either 3 or we get -1. Okay. Now, before we finish, we want to make sure that it verifies that the answers we get verify what's in the domain of the logarithms. Remember, our logarithms must be positive, so we kind of talked about that up here. So this must be positive and this must be positive. So if I go ahead and set this greater than 0, that means x has to be positive, so we know that one's not going to work. And this one says x has to be greater than 1/2. So because of this one, this answer will not work, so our only answer will be 3.